I want to return to the IPC report, as Alessandra mentioned, which said the whole population is at critical risk of famine. Does WHO fears that the starvation becoming the main cause of death in Gaza if the borders are kept being closed? And secondly, how reversible the situation is as no aid being allowed for a long time now? How much time there is not to reach an irreversible point in the region? Thank you.
I think that's complex questions. First, I want to make the point that the IPC report is very clear. So if this situation persists, 500,000 people are at risk of starvation. 1 million people will be severely affected over the coming 4 or 5 months, and another 500,000 will be moderately affected. It's not just the lack of general food and diversified food, the lack of access to safe water. That's a real issue. I would say completely inadequate shelter conditions. And that, of course, we've seen the whole food system collapsing. There's no fisheries, there's no poultry anymore, there's no agriculture. And also what I saw yesterday again in hospitals, there was a lot of kids at that hospitals, in hospital wards, with, and that's not surprising, pneumonia and gastroenteritis. When you also then have a lack of proper food or food supplies, etc., pneumonia can hit much harder and can become suddenly and incredibly serious disease, and you can die from that. So you normally don't die from starvation, you die from the diseases associated to that. This blockade should stop, and diverse food supplies should get in. And there's a system in place to bring that around Gaza. So that should happen at first place. So bakeries should work again. The desalination plants should work so that we get proper water supplies back. And then, of course, for specifically more focused directly on WHO, essential medicines, medical supplies, and equipment.